In today's session, we are going to deal with Indian history. You know the importance of Indian history in NTA exam. Indian history is basically divided into three parts: ancient, medieval, and modern. So, in today's session, we will start with modern India. Before starting modern India, we should know how we reached modern India. So, we need to start from ancient and we need to go through medieval before entering into modern. So, we need to just know the chronology and what are the events just took place in the ancient and medieval period, and we can have a detailed analysis of your syllabus, that is history syllabus, ancient, medieval and modern. What are the important topics for your examination and how should you approach Indian history? So we can start. The Indian history is mainly classified as three types. Not classified, division: ancient, medieval, modern. As you know, our history begins from ancient India, that is from Stone Age. Stone Age means Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic. These are the Stone Ages, followed by Chalcolithic. So from ancient compromise from Stone Age to Harshavardhana, and in southern part we have at that time Chalukyas and Pallavas. So just we need to know the ancient history, that is starting from Paleolithic, then Mesolithic, Neolithic. Then after the Stone Age, we may find the use of copper. So beginning from this age, it is known as Chalcolithic period. The bridge between Stone Age and Ice Age is known as Chalcolithic period. Also in Neolithic period, we can see some revolution, that is diversification of jobs we can see in Neolithic period. So ancient from Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic, Chalcolithic, followed by famous IVC or Harappan civilization. Then this is followed by early Vedic period, later Vedic period. This later Vedic period is also known as Iron Age. And during this time, this is the beginning of the 6th century. We can see the arrival of two religions that is important in exam perspective, that is Buddhism and Jainism. After that, during 6th century only, we have the Mahajanapadas. Then we need to study about three important dynasties during that period, that is Haryanka, Shishunaga, then Nanda dynasty. After this, we can see some invasion, that is the Persian invasion and Macedonian invasion. I repeat, Persian and Macedonian invasion. We can see Alexander during this period, during the period of Nanda dynasty. Then the important dynasty of ancient period, that is the Mauryas. Mauryas are followed by Shunga dynasty, Kanva dynasty, Sadavahana dynasty. After this period, we can see again the invasion of foreigners such as Greeks, Shakas, Parthians, Kushanas, then famous Indian dynasty, that is Gupta Empire. During that time in southern India we can have Sangam period, followed by Chalukyas and Pallavas. These are the southern dynasties. So we can have the brief understanding of ancient India. That is starting from which area? Starting from the Stone Age, that is Paleolithic period. Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic, then comes the bridge, that is Chalcolithic. In this, the important topic for your exams are IVZ, Buddhism, Jainism. The important topics for your exams are Harappan civilization, Buddhism, Jainism, Mauryans, Guptan empires, then sites of Stone Age. This is also important for your exam perspective. After your ancient India, we may enter into medieval India. We are just going through a history syllabus. Next is medieval India. Medieval India. Medieval India, the time period is from 7th century to 18th century. The chronology exact is not important. In some books you can see from 6th century to 18th. In some books 7th century to 17th. So exact chronology varies from books to books. So you need to just understand the events in their chronological order. So the medieval India again may classified into two types. Not two types, two division. Early medieval India and later medieval India. Early medieval and later medieval. In early medieval, you may have to study nearly 5 things. That is tripartite. One thing I left out in ancient India is after Gupta period, we have a Vardhana dynasty of Harshavardhana. After the fall of Vardhana dynasty, there were no such powerful rulers. So there was a tripartite struggle between 3 dynasties. They were between Pala, Pratihara, Rashtrakuta. You need to study about the tripartite struggle. Then we have Northern and Rajput kingdoms, southern kingdoms. The important southern kingdom is Cholas. Then you need to study about Muslim invasion in 712 AD. Then first Turk invasion, followed by second Turk invasion, first by Ghazni and the second one was by Muhammad Ghori. This is the early medieval Indian history. That is the time period from 7th to 12th century. Then we will be dealing with later medieval period. In later medieval periods, we may classify it as from 12th century to 18th century. For your exam perspective, this is important. Starting from Delhi Sultanate, then Mughals, then we have the important one, Vijaya Nagara Kingdom, Bahmani Kingdom, then we need to learn about Marathas, Bhakti movement, Sufi movement, Sikhism. How in medieval Indian history we can analyze a trend. From 2000 to 22 onwards, we can see a trend that before 2022 we can see questions regular from Delhi Sultanate and Mughals. But after 2022, when you analyze the NTA question paper, you can analyze not only NTA, the exams conducted by UPSC for CDS, CAPF, CSE and NTA, you may analyze a trend that the importance of the earlier importance of Delhi Sultanate and Mughals have declined in the question paper. So we can see the increasing importance of Vijayanagara Kingdom and Bahmani Kingdom. Vijayanagara, Bahmani, then Bhakti movements, Marathas. These are the important and the new trends for your exam. These are the core important areas in medieval Indian history for your exam. So you may know that for your NTA exam, the whole syllabus means for 200 mark general studies plus current affairs, 200 marks you may have English, 200 mark physics, chemistry and bio, then 300 marks you may have mags as the syllabus. And you know the trend of the cutoff analysis and all. If you score nearly 350, 360, 370 range, then you are near the cutoff. This is the basic cutoff for the last 3 to 4 years. So the best method to score is, everybody is lacking in this area, general studies plus current affairs. In this, if you have a strong edge over history, geography, polity, economy and current affairs, will be very easy for you to cross the examination. It will be an easy cake-off if you have edge over history, geography and economy and polity. So by studying this core areas, you will be able to tackle your history subject.